Okay, so what we're gonna be doing today is we're gonna be doing the simulator 4 lesson, or the lab 4.09. What I said off recording is 4.08. You're gonna still do on your own for people watching on the internet, and so you guys can go and get that completed and turn it in. But 4.09, we're gonna be completing at least a lot of it right now, all the way till the last question we're gonna be doing here. All right, so let's look at your paper. And by the way, I printed out the actual lab for the students here, so if you want to pause it right now and get that printed out or bring it up, you're more than welcome to. Unfortunately, I couldn't get candy over the internet. I don't know why, but I had some motivation in front of these students, a whole bunch of random candies, and good black licorice. Great. So you guys are pretty much the only ones up for this, because, yeah, it's gross. We'll take the whole bag. They're probably going to at the end, yeah. So let's go ahead and go through some of the simulator stuff and kind of see how it works. So on the page that these students are looking at is question number 1. It says the region north of 66.5 north latitude is the Arctic Circle. Using the simulator, describe the length of the day for the winter, spring, summer, and fall. So on here what I do is I take the simulator and I move it to about 66 degrees or so. That's the position it's telling me to do so. And then what I do is what's the first one? It's asking me winter. So I go to winter, which is up here, and I go ahead and hit start on the simulator. I'm not sure how shaky it is for the people on the internet, so I apologize if it is. All right, so what do you guys notice?
For some reason, that like 12 o'clock. About 12 o'clock.
It goes away at 12. So let's just be nice and say during the winter, the sun comes out maybe for an hour in the Arctic. That's it. It's like, oh, there's this, oh, where'd it go? Hey, there's, oh, every day. It's kind of like just teasing you, going, oh, I'm going to get a chance. I'm just kidding, you're not going to get a chance. And so it's gone for 23 hours out of the day. So if you're going to write down a thing or you write down your answer, you would write down that the length of the day is approximately 1 hour. Which means 23 hours of sleepy time. Okay, so I'm going to go and move to the next one. Spring. Okay, so all I'm going to do is move the simulator down to spring. And I'm going to go ahead and start it. I did not change the angle. It splashed at about 6 a.m. and it will splash right approximately 6 p.m. What is the length of that? 12. 12 what? 12 hours. 12 hours. What do you want to do at the end? So yeah, you can say that you can just write about approximately 12 hours is going to be long-winded and more academic. You can say in the spring equinox is approximately 12 hours in the Arctic. That's like a full, proper answer. Okay, what's the next one? Summer? Yes. Okay, summer. Summertime. All right. So, what do we see?
Okay, right, it's at like 12 o'clock at night.
And it sets at?
Oh my God, so there is no sleepy time.
No sleepy time. It's the opposite of winter. It's summer. It's the opposite. So literally, if there's almost no sunlight, in one time it is a whole bunch of sunlight at the other time. That's why people live in this area. Not many people live in this area. Just throw that out there. It's cold and not really much things going on. Huh? It's like living in the middle of the desert, but instead of just the desert being hot and sandy, it's cold and ice. So not many people are, but when they do, they have to deal with the fact that there's no nighttime. Humans need to sleep. So we go a little weird. Try staying up for 36 hours straight, you're going to be a weird person.
I've done that.
I've done that too when I had my first child, and I was a loony bin. I got sent home by the hospital because I was shaky. Like I didn't sleep for like 3 days because I was helping everything. And I got sent home finally with a medical condition at that point. And so you have to sleep as a human. It's just what you do. If you don't sleep, you will fall asleep. If you try to stay up as long, eventually you will fall asleep, no matter what. Your body will put you to sleep. Consciously and unconsciously, you will go. So during this time, you have to sleep. So a lot of these homes, sometimes the houses, the bedrooms themselves are in the middle of the house, so there's no windows and stuff, so it's easy to cut out sunlight. Or they have panels and things they can shut out the light and they can go to bed. like a normal human being, and then what that lives with the rest of the people in the United States and around the world in the regular latitudes. Normal latitudes. Okay, so the cool part is we just need to do the fall. Now, I just said that the December and June are opposite. You agree?
No.
You disagree with me?
Yeah. No.
They are, okay. So here's now winter. I'm sorry, fall. I'm just kidding, fall. Or opposite. Okay, so there you go. So that's the first part of the simulator. Awesome sauce, really cool. So all we're going to do now is jump to number 2. And number 2, what we're going to do is we're going to point out 4 different things on the simulator. We're going to point out where does the sun rise, where does the sun set. Easy stuff. Easy peasy, I promise you. What is the highest angle of the sun in the day? Easy peasy. No big deal. And also, what is the length of the day in hours? So, what's the very first one? It's 0 degrees latitude. So, I'm going to move this down to 0 degrees latitude. 0 degrees latitude, by the way, is the equator. You can see here on the bottom right-hand corner, it's showing you what position it is on the planet. It is at the equator. Okay? Equator. So, what's the first one? Winter. So I'm going to go ahead and go to winter, and I'm going to start the simulator. Okay, where did the sun rise? Where did it rise? No, where did it rise? What position? By the way, I'll show this to you. This is south. This is east. This is west. This is north. So I'll help you with the first one. It rose southeast. It set in the southwest, just right here. Okay, and then the highest angle of the sun is that little weird thing on the left. What's the highest part it hit? 67, 65, I don't care. It's right around there. And then how many hours are there in the day? 12. Okay, so I got all 3 answers by looking at this. Is anyone confused? No. Good so far? Good. Okay. It looks hard. It's not that hard. I promise you it's not that hard. You guys, someone just looked at the back page or the first page. It looks like it's a lot. It's really like super simple, and everyone got all mad at me. And they're like, "Oh wait, this is easy." All right. What's the next one? Spring. Okay, so I'm going to go to spring, and I'm going to start it. Okay. So I would like someone in the room to give me all the answers, not you. What? Okay, not you yet. Okay, you go first.
It rises at east.
Perfect. Set.
West.
Perfect. Highest angle?
89.
89, 90, I'll take 90. Now what's the length of the day?
12 hours.
12 and a half. Okay. Is that okay? All right. So here we go. What's the next one?
Summer.
Summer. Okay. Anyone else would like to? Okay, we'll go him. That. And first. Okay, so where did it rise?
Northeast.
Northeast. Okay. Stop click. It rose in the northeast. You see the sun coming up. You will go north first. It obviously is in the east. It will then set in the west, northwest. What is the highest angle of the sun? By the way, it doesn't say it. It's the same on the other side. It's approximately 67. I'll just do that right here. About 67 or so degrees. And what's the length of the day?
About 4 hours.
Yeah, sure. All right, we're doing fall right next. Yeah.
So the
Yeah. Question.
so the one thing is going to is that here.
All right, and if we look right here, and we're now in the fall, we're simulating now. It rises in the east, sets in the west. It's 90 degrees or so. Length of the day, 12 hours. Looks very familiar. Look at spring and so it's telling me in the equator during the spring and during the fall, identical. Same heat, same temperature, everything is the same. pretty big. By the way, there's only about a 5-degree difference, really, temperature-wise, between winter and summer in the equator, anyways.
They're 100 something degrees.
No, it's usually because there's so much water. It usually stays right around, say, let's just say 80 to 90 degrees. 85 is typical. During the winter time, you can have more storms coming out of the storm time. During the summer, which no one ever goes for some reason during the summer because it's just really hot. But I went during the summer, and it was like it rained a couple times here and there, but it was like 85 degrees. I recommend winter time. Caribbean, recommend it. Do that for Christmas one time.
I really think it was Florida.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone we're going.
All right, so 40 degrees. So it's now I'm going to rotate this to 40 degrees. Okay, so I'm at 40. What's the first one to do? Okay, we're going winter. None. Okay, so we can usually do this. What is the rise position? Thank you. What's the set position? Perfect. What is the highest angle of the sun? 25 degrees. What is length of the day?
About 12.
Nope. Thank you. No. What candy do you want with it? So you candy!
Give me more three.
Baseball. I had to mess with them. Come on, I had to. It's a perfect throw. You see that second base? See that second base speed? Okay.
You don't do that. There you go. That's right. You do that like this.
It's actually funny that I used to play like second base, so when I used to pitch, and each time I dribble it or I get it and I go throw it like under my arm, like all these weird positions. Like, how do you do that? It's like second base. And you have to be able to throw every position, like, because you don't know where you catch it. Or bare hand, I love bare hand. All right. Spring?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm just going to kind of go through these now, since you guys are all experts on reading it. Anyone else, other than the people who have answered, want to try to answer these ones real quick? You get a chance to get some candy.
Yeah.
It's like taking candy from a stranger. Go ahead. Rises where? Ah! Rises where? Where did it come across? Nope.
In the east.
Right, this is right here.
Oh. Okay. Oh.
That's in the What's the maximum angle of the sun?
49.
Ah, you still you answered about 48 and a half. All right, 48 and a half. Okay. 49 around. And then also what's the length of the day? Length of the day.
Oh, 5 hours and 45 minutes. No, how long is it?
How long is the day? It rises at 6 and ends at 6.
Oh, so it's like,
Well, exactly 12. You guys can. You want a dum-dum? Do you use Justin? What? Dum-dum?
I know what you're saying.
No, I'm just giving you a number.
I know it.
All right. So let's go ahead and move to the next one. What's the next one? Summer. All right. So let's go summertime. Go. You guys can go ahead and write this down.
I'm ready done.
Anyone can't. What are you answer? What is the right in this? Got it, Ted? Got it?
11 hours.
72, 74, and how many hours? What can you do? Dum-dum? Oh, M&M. Oh, there's more bang for your buck right there.
I like things.
All right. So we're going to do fall now, right? Last one. Okay, let's go ahead and start the simulator. Did you want to answer it? No, I don't. So there you go. You can write those down. Pretty busy. All right. Now on the back page or the second page for the people on the internet. 1 second, I'm going to check something. Okay. On the second page, it looks like this really, really hard thing. There's a strap. It looks like a bunch of boxes. It looks like a whole bunch of stuff. It really is. All we're going to do is set these latitudes to that at the winter, hit start, and you're going to tell me how many hours. That's it. So watch. So it's on the winter time, right? For all of them. I'm going to go to 0 degrees latitude. I'm going to start it. You tell me how many hours. Well, mark the little 12 box right above it. Winter time. So it's 12. Now, what's the next latitude? 15? Okay, so I go to 15. Start. Count the hours. That's all it is. 12. I go 30, right? What is it? So 30? Approximately 10. Okay, the next one is what, 45? Okay, start simulator. Nope. You're right. Agreed. Okay. Next one is what, 60?
You said we could get an hour earlier for everything we get in.
Maybe.
Yep.
Okay, so we're going down to 75, right? Thank you for the vote of confidence.
Sure.
Yeah. Sun doesn't come up. 0. And guess what the next one is?
0.
0. Okay, so now I'm going to go to from winter to summer. Go to 0. Start simulator. There you go. About 12 hours. And the same thing. 15. Thirteen. That's 30 right now.
Hey, Dan, Mark, where was
Oh yeah, I forgot about this. There's a mess up in this program on this. It's at 4. 4 to 6. 14 hours.
30?
12 and 2. I'm here for you. Okay, so next one is 15 hours. Okay, here. 4. 13 hours.
13?
13. 60. From 2. To 9.
15.
No, 2 to 9. 17.
10.
Okay, just so you know, I think it's pretty easy now, right? 75,
24 hours.
24 hours, and 90 would be
24 hours.
if you're at the top of the world, and it is summertime. The sun is just kind of spinning around in the sky in a circle above you. And technically rotating around revolution.
Now you can finally choose something.
All right, now where are we at? Okay, you're good there. By the way, you guys notice on the graph that you're doing, they're the exact same situation. One's going up and one's going down. They're opposites to each other. For example, like right now, it's becoming summertime in the northern hemisphere, and right now it's also becoming wintertime in the southern hemisphere. The opposite. Okay. The question number 4, you should be able to answer on your own. Question number, you do that now. Question number 5. You're going to do that one at home, because you know how the simulator works now. You're going to do what I just did with this, but you're going to do it with the March and September at the same angle. Some angles 0, 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, and 90. Okay? And if there's someone has a really good number 4 answer, I'd like to hear it to get some candy. Looking for it? No, if you guys can't, you can answer. By the way, the people on the internet, your essential question is, please describe right now what the hours of the day are going to happen in the northern hemisphere. So think of where we're at right now. You can run the simulator if you need to. And also how it will be in Australia for the exact same point in time. So again, the essential question for the people online is right now describe like the position of the sun and the hours of the day right now for you in your life, as well as how it should be in Australia. All right? So you guys can go ahead and cut off from the internet. Go ahead and take off. I'm going to go and stop the recording, and you can have a good rest of the day.